I'll have a drink by myself. You better be done talking by the time I finish. And yes, when I say I was out of time, I mean I just had to go, so I had to replay this entire level just now. Whee! Alright, back to where we left off. So, Reed, hurry up and ask your question. Hopefully I can be of help. You, finally. I'd like to ask you about a girl named Iris. She should be one of the dancers here. Oh, Iris. Actually, she's not here today. I haven't seen her for almost a month. A month ago? That's about the time Thomas got the call. What's she look like? She's a white sheep. There are rumors that she's actually dyed her fur. Also, she's not tall. She has ample proportions in all the right places. Exactly my type. They'll occasionally hint at queer characters, but we can't be one. Maybe the third character will be one when they come out. Once the creators receive all my letters. Surprise, the third character's me. No, Jesus Christ. Ask about Iris's background. Rumor has it that she entered the country illegally from Aslovia and studied musical theater for a few years as a child. I don't really know anything else. It's not good to ask people about their past in this place. After all, most of the people who come to work here are the types who want to escape the past but can't find a future. Of course, that includes me. Where is she? Where is she? Sorry, I have to stay at the bar during work hours, so I don't know her all that well. As for why she hasn't come to work, I have no idea. But you might want to ask Rona. Rona? The leopard who was just up on stage? Yeah. If I remember right, it was Rona who introduced Iris to this place. They've always had a good relationship, at least until Iris disappeared. So she might know where Iris is, or at least have some idea, but... She booked it! Oh no! She's wise to my ways. Rona's performance ended while we were communicating with Fate. Right now, I'm sure she's resting in the dressing room backstage. Thanks, Pilar. That's all I wanted to ask about. You're welcome. Even if you want to ask if no more, I wouldn't be able to help. Just one more thing. How do I get backstage? I'd like to talk to Rona, like you said. Hopefully she knows where Iris is. Oh, the entrance to the backstage area is behind the curtain to the left of the fish tank. Thanks. I'll definitely come back and order a bottle of the good stuff once I got things sorted out. No need, the guy next to you has already filled my quota for tonight. You done? My glass has been empty for ages. But I couldn't help it over here. So you're also here because of a girl. If I'd known I wouldn't have been so hard on you. Nothing hurts more than a broken heart. You misunderstood. I'm just here for work. Don't be shy, man. I've been there. I know how it is. Go after her. Don't let your little sheep fall into someone else's clutches, like my Monica. Don't cry, Jeff. I hate to see a grown man cry. To the left of the fish tank. Oh, that fish tank. Right, the glowing door icon. The curtain to the left of the fish tank. That should be here. Let's go backstage and find Rona. Hopefully I'll find out where Iris is. All of my voices wander around so much in this game, but there are legitimately like 60 characters, so I'm doing the best I can. Probably not the best I can, but, you know. I try to give people in one conversation different voices from each other. Look at this little gerbil man. Groundhog, I think, named Brody. Is there someone at the door? Ah, I heard a door opening. Damn, there's a bouncer. Is he blind? Hey, nope, he's not. Guy in a suit. I'm talking to you. Don't try to act like you weren't there. I saw you. You what? What you doing here? Customers ain't allowed backstage. I'm actually an insurance salesman. I've arranged with Miss Rona to discuss business in the dressing room. Yeah, that's it. Don't say that part aloud. Insurance. Let me tell you, backstage don't no one need no insurance but me. You think you can fool me with that bullshit? My eyes ain't so good, but my brain ain't stupid. So he does have eyes problems. So we're just someone in a suit. But he has like... I think we're gonna take advantage of his... I feel like we're gonna take advantage of his eyesight and we're gonna change outfits or something. But he's gonna not question it because he doesn't recognize who we are. He just saw that we're in a suit. Are we gonna put on that costume that the other lady was trying to put us in? I throw out 24 guys a week trying to get close to Rona with lame-ass excuses. So save your breath. Don't no one but performers get near the dressing room. You'll take a hike if you know what's good for you, unless you want me to toss you out with the trash. No, that won't be necessary. I'm going. I'm totally gonna wear the stripper outfit. So you got thrown out of the backstage area. Yeah, I never expected to be guarded by a fierce wombat. A wombat. Are wombats different from groundhogs? I think they are. Yeah, because wombats are in, like, New Zealand or something. And Australia. Or one or both. Not where groundhogs are. Anyway. I think they're marsupials or something. And he was a real stickler. Said that only performers can enter the dressing room. What do we do now? Without Rona, we have no hope of finding out where Iris is. Why is Reed volunteering this story at this point? Is what I'm wondering. Is this a fun adventure for him, and he's not embarrassed? Because I feel like a lot of people would not volunteer what's coming next. I might. Listen, man. I know you're desperate, but calm down. But it's urgent. Heh. Since I'm here today, it means everything went well. Really? But how did you get past the bouncer? Remember when there's a time... Remember the part where there's a time limit for these conversations? I'm just tickled by the fact that we ran out of our half an hour or whatever so quickly last time, and this is like the longest scene ever. Not that I'm complaining about a bunch of story. I'm just like pointing out the time limit discrepancy. Was there another way into the dressing room? Or you just forced your way in? Did you get hurt? There wasn't another way in, and of course I couldn't overpower that wombat. But you're right. In one respect, I did get hurt. Not physically, but mentally. When this is all over, you owe me big time. You have no idea how big a sacrifice I've made to get you out of here. Oh no, you had to wear a cute underwear. I need to find a way to get the wombat to let me into the dressing room. But he insists that only performers can enter. This is a real doozy. Yep, I'm way ahead of you. Didn't even take me a second. I preemptively anticipated where this was going before the game even prompted me with what the objective was. It's like, oh, he's got bad eyesight. I'm gonna dress up as the stripper. I was, if anything, too ready. Miss Miranda, forget about that. Miss Miranda, carry on. Forget about that rude guy. Carry on enjoying my dance. Know what, Adam? The harder something is to get, the more it tickles my fancy. If he comes back and does as I say, change into an outfit and dance for me, not only will I not admonish him for leaving without saying goodbye, I'll reward him generously. Miss Miranda, why don't you keep that reward for me? I'll dance for you until dawn. Save it, Adam. Sometimes a woman just needs to keep things fresh. Wait, performance? Outfit? The fact that I'm already standing inside the beads is wild. I think I have an idea. But it's definitely not a good idea. At least not for me. Thomas, you owe me big time. When I see dancing animations like that, I'm curious how they do the pixel art in this game. It's got like a specific style to it where I'm like, is that dance... Is it handled via 3D models that are then digitized and drawn over or something? Is there rotoscoping happening on some level? It's like there's so many, it'd be one thing if it was like a lesser detail thing, but there's such a specific gradient to the shading in this game that I wonder if stuff like this is like based on a 3D model then done separately. I've thought that a few times too when we have moments of like interesting little tests of space and volume on the characters when they like turn and stuff like that. Like what stands out to me is when Thomas both climbs and descends the rope I made. he like wobbles back and forth in an interesting way and rotates, and I'm like, did they accomplish that effect by having a model on hand that they're like actually rotating to and then drawing the sprite over that or something? Hi, Miranda. Hey, look who's back. I should ask the manager to put security doors on the rooms. Stop guys like you with no sense of privacy from coming in and out all night. Adam, what's your attitude? Don't talk to our new friend like that. You can call me by my name, Reed. You using your real name, okay. Oh, Reed, what an adorable name. So, what brings you back here? Actually, I'm back to dance for you, Miranda. I just heard you when I was outside. You said if I change into an outfit and dance for you, you'll give me a reward. Of course. Pleasure may be priceless, but the people who provide it always have a price. I don't like this. Oh, Miss Miranda, please don't share my money with this guy. Would you stop your complaining? Adam, give him the other outfit. I can't wait to see this. But it's mine. Now. Okay. I really don't think this outfit suits me. Don't say that. I think you look adorable. Now, follow Adam's movement and dance for me, Reed, baby. Is it a full body latex with a harness over it or something? Hey, you talk the talk, now let's see if you can walk the walk. Now, not just anyone can do this job. Start dancing. Is it a mini? Oh, God. Press spacebar to the beat. What beat? Okay. What? I'm not used to thinking about which letters in this context. Why isn't it arrows? Oh, god damn it. Ah, god damn it. This isn't a rhythm game at all. You lied to me. Why'd they lie to me? What's going on? I don't... What? That was a horrible minigame. They said, what? They said press spacebar to the beat, and then it was press these four letters with no beat, just press them in general, apparently. What was that minigame? What? Didn't the tutorial, I'm not crazy, right? The tutorial said press spacebar to the beat. I literally moved my hands around and like braced myself to use my right hand on the spacebar. I was completely caught off guard when it was like, press W. And I'm like, what? And I had to like switch back and, oh my god, I'm weirdly bad at thinking about which letters are WASD and not accidentally pressing the wrong button immediately. From the look on her face, Miranda doesn't seem very satisfied with the performance. Reed, baby, it's almost as if you weren't even trying. Miss Miranda, I told you, I'm the only one who could perform this dance perfectly. That was just a warm-up. Now it's time for the real thing. Oh, very well. In that case, I'll wait and see. ASD, WASD. Can I do this? It says press spacebar. It says press the spacebar to start. I thought it was gonna have me pressing the spacebar to play. That's confusing. Why did the game stop having tutorials for its minigames? Wow, wow. Okay, got there eventually. Damn, look at them go. He does have hip straps too, right? I think he's wearing like a cod piece that's held in place by hip bands and shoulder straps. He's not doing like the Borat exactly. Okay, well I got 100% that time, just kind of slowly. Good, very good. What a delightful performance. I didn't expect you to dance so well. Looks like you can walk the walk after all. Maybe the two of us could perform a dance duo. Conform a dance duo. That's a great idea, but first I must fulfill my promise and reward Reed. Tell me how much you want. Don't be shy. Name your price. Actually, what I want isn't money. I'd like to borrow this outfit for a little while longer if I can. Also, I need to ask Adam to do me one more little favor. Me? A favor? All done. So, do you feel like a new man? Just give him glasses? Oh god, the guy's still puking in the back. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Thanks, Adam. This is way better than I expected. When it comes to makeup skills, I put all the girls here to shame. Isn't it just glasses? How does furry makeup work? Just powder, I guess? If you wanted to be someone else tonight, you've certainly achieved it. Trust me, not even your own mother would recognize you. Don't show up dressed like this. In that case, it's showtime. Helping me deceive your own coworkers. I hope this outfit will do the trick. You. Me? Are you? A new performer? Phew, he doesn't seem to recognize me. Hi, I was recommended by Adam. It's my first day. The customers were so enthusiastic I got all sweaty. I had to go back to the dressing room and freshen up. There's always some customers who don't know how to behave themselves. But with me around, you don't need to worry. Oh, Brody, I feel so safe with you around. Huh, you're welcome. It's my job to keep you safe, and I love my job. I'll go fix my makeup. Talk to you later. Just a second. Huh? Is something the matter? You just called me Brody. How'd you know my name? Oh, Adam, that's it. He's always talking about you. Is that so? I thought you didn't much like me. That's surprising. Since you know my name, it's only fair that I know yours too, don't you reckon? Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Call him Thomas? Selena? Ray? Huh. Aren't these all existing names? I don't remember if Selena was somebody else I've already met here or in the previous conjugal visit moment. But Ray is the unicorn and Thomas is obviously the other half of this operation. It feels like the safest one. Pleased to meet you, Thomas. How'd you like to join me for a drink after work? A drink? It's a bit sudden. Don't get me wrong, I just get a strong feeling we've met before. Oh, that's strange. We've never met before. I guess this must be what they call fate. So, after work, how about it? Well, if I have time, I will allow you the honor of my company. Great. Don't stand me up, though. See you later. This game ends with the wombat finding and killing Thomas. Phew. I better get out of here once I get what I need. Dressing like this is way too dangerous. I don't remember if we knew his name yet or not. I guess he must have said it. I know that I knew it, but that's because his name's above his head. Which is cheating. Hi, Miss Rona. Don't be scared, I don't mean you any harm. I'm just here to ask you some questions. I'm guessing you want to ask me about Iris, right? How do you know? Weren't you just at the stage asking about her? I was dancing, so couldn't talk to you. Come on, that outfit of yours may have fooled Brody, but did you really think it would fool me? Although I have to admit it is kind of cute. Oh, really? So, what do you want to know about Iris? I'll tell you as much as I can. But I'm a complete stranger, aren't you worried I might mean her harm? Hey, I see all types of people in this line of work. I can tell straight away who are the good guys and who are the bad guys. What's more, a bad guy would never think of using such an adorable way to get past a bouncer. Strange way of judging character. When they want to know something, they just shove a gun in someone's face. Well, in that case, I'll cut to the chase. Rita's told Rona what has happened, and hopes that she can give some clues to Iris's whereabouts. 30,000 in cash. That's how much Iris wants. Most likely to go home. Go home? I'm not going to lie. She and I were smuggled here from Maslovia during the Civil War. So many young people were forced to leave just to earn a living. 30,000 is how much the smugglers charge, but we were lucky. The smuggler lied to us. When we got off the boat, we weren't given the legal status they promised. I didn't want to starve, so was forced to go into this line of work. Iris joined soon after. Oh, it must have been awful. Don't patronize me. I accepted this life long ago. That's not patronizing. That was until last year. As you said, Iris got to know some big shot's driver. They really hit it off. Couldn't get enough of each other. I thought he'd be her ticket to staying here legally. But oh fate, she is a cruel mistress. 6 months later, the driver suddenly disappeared, and Iris really became on edge. I could sense that she was in trouble, but we don't pry into people's private lives in the business. It wasn't long before she stopped coming to work. I haven't been in contact with her since. Do you have any idea where she could be? After she disappeared, the manager of the club asked me to look for her a few times. But it's clear she was hiding from something. I couldn't find her at her apartment. But I do have a clue to where she might be. It should give you something to go on. The year she first came to work with me, there was one customer who liked her so much that he only ordered her every time he came. Although he was very generous, he was a real oddball. He never wanted Iris to dance or drink with him. He just had her dress up as a nun and recite poetry in the room. I met him a couple of times, an unassuming collie with the scent of church candles about him. Probably some repressed clergyman coming here to act out his fantasies. Oh. I think we're going to be meeting the guy at the chapel. Am I about to get punished for not raising my reputation with him? I can't say I'm surprised. This place is called Fallen Angels after all. It's only natural that it would attract guys with this type of fetish. But what does that strange customer have to do with Iris's whereabouts? I was just getting to that. The next year, Iris had a birthday. Of course, it was just a fake one that we dancers give. That customer rented a house in the suburbs for her and paid 5 years' rent up front. He said he wouldn't bother her there on weekdays, and that he just wanted to give her a better life. Did she accept it? Of course not. Being kept by a customer is a big taboo in our business, plus the guy had a really bizarre fetish. But Iris reluctantly accepted the key and put it in her jewelry box so she wouldn't hurt his feelings. Later, when she got to know the driver, that collie didn't show up here again. It could be that he admitted defeat, or that he was warned off, who knows. So, the key you just mentioned. Yep, you're a sharp one. After Iris left without saying goodbye, I looked through her jewelry box and the key was gone. Do you think she went to that house in the suburbs to lie low? No one knows about it. It's a great place to hide out. That's all I know. As for the location of the house, you'll have to find that out yourself. I really hope you find her. After all, we arrived in this place together. I don't want to see anything bad happen to her. She's already had enough misfortune in her life. I'm in trouble, I feel like. If I have to raise this guy's reputation, I feel like I'm gonna struggle to get through this playthrough in time. How many more steps might there be? Well, it's my turn on stage again. No rest for the wicked. The limits on reputation growth, the limits on your whereabouts day to day, feel like it could very quickly be mathematically impossible to beat the game. At least to get the ending where I get the mayor. I might be able to break out still. Right, because we are trying to solve the mystery and escape at the same time. Customer that Rhoda mentioned, the caller might be a clergyman. Could it be? After leaving the club, I spent the night going through the city's religious archives with Selena. Right, Selena's the receptionist at the law firm. There are only 2 male colleagues registered as clergymen. One is Bailey, the 70-year-old pastor of Sparrow's Nest Diocese. But he suffered a stroke 2 years ago. He hasn't been able to take care of himself since then, and he's too old to be our guy. So it only leaves Anderson, parochial vicar of Cyprus Diocese. The same Anderson is currently working part-time as chaplain in Boulderton Prison. That's a huge coincidence. It's not really a coincidence. There's a shortage of clergymen in Skid Row. As a neighboring diocese, Cyprus shoulders some of the burden. I think Anderson used this opportunity to travel to Skid Row on business. As for why he's chaplain in your prison, for the records it looks like he applied for the position. Why would he do that? There are none of his fallen angels here, only sweaty, smelly prisoners. From what I found, it seems that his stipend as parochial vicar isn't enough to cover his extracurricular activities at the club. So he must have gotten a lot of extra money some other way. Yeah, but the rules prohibit priests from owning private homes and property. If he had hidden the money in his clergy house, it would have been discovered too easily. You mean he applied for the part-time job at the prison so he could hide his secret? You want to hide something, what better place than a prison? So I need to sneak into the... I think I need to sneak into the clergy at night. Which probably means that I need to drug the night watch people, which I think are the 2 people upstairs. I think I need to drug both of their coffees today. And then if I sneak into the chapel at night, I can maybe figure out what his deal is. And this might take multiple days because I don't know what the fuck the obstacles might be along the way. It was like kind of suggested that I could climb over that one fence because it had like a dumpster I could push around. I'm gonna prioritize this quest over escaping. Because it feels like escaping is a thing that I could break through at any time, potentially. Obviously, I need to keep working at it. But this has a delay of, like, it could be tied to NPC schedules, it could be tied to Reed taking 2 days to respond to things. The chaplain spends most of his time in the chapel. The good news is this seemingly will take Reed directly to her, and it'd be hard for them to contrive another secret thing for me to solve here, so maybe once I get this done, then the Reed quest is over until I escape, maybe. We're on the right track. What we're looking for is most likely in the Father of the Forest Hall. If we can find his secret and use it to blackmail him, he'll have to give up the location of the house. Then it's back to our usual division of labor. You handle things on the inside. I'll keep looking for leads on Anderson on the outside. Stay safe. Hey, don't worry about me. Cats have 9 lives, but red pandas have 99. Is that a joke that exists somewhere? I don't... Inmate 1220, time's up. Well, take care of yourself, Thomas. You owe me a drink when you get out. You take care too, Reed. Will Dieng. Journalist, lawyer, priest, dancer. That's the game's second reference to Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. They did that twice now, because one of the quests I'm either doing or did also was for titles separated by commas. Father Anderson. I guess you can never tell that the real fallen angel appears to be him. What? That was a weirdly phrased sentence unless I read it wrong. The father of the forest won't be too happy when he finds out, I suppose. I'll go to the chapel during recreation. As the prayer goes, salvation lies within. Man, one of my goals is I'm trying to make money, but we're gonna have to really step off of doing any quests right now. Or doing any labor right now, unless I literally run out of stuff to do. Yep. Find the secret in Anderson's chapel. So I'll check the chapel out during the day, but I'm gonna also preemptively try to drug the guys upstairs, if I can, with a coffee run. Because I specifically want to see if I can deal with that. Yeah, prison cook, artist, spy. This one actually ends with like spy at the end. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. Gentlemanly pursuits. I didn't get to do that because I was I was stuck in a, what's it called? Name place. Oh god, I get one more cockroach and I get 20 more points. Ugh, storage space. I should go kill a cockroach real quick. That's like easy and cheap. Man, we're gonna pass. Yeah, I was in solitary, but we got progress with the Bob at least. Don't know if that will ever come up in this playthrough. Okay, one more of these. What am I wearing? Put my anti-stamina ones on because I need to preserve that as best as I can. Don't care about the masks. Intelligence versus rubber gloves. Oh yeah, the old work boots. We want to sell these ones. Yeah, at least potentially selling will make me more money, although he caps on how much you can get from him. Why? Dude. Dude! That was statistically unlikely. I missed today's cockroach, no! There was storage space on the line from that. That fucking blows. I want... Let's see. I have a turn-in with him apparently, so maybe that will be enough. Oh yeah, because of Bob, right? At attention, what is it? I love my home. That's not the wrong one. There's a turn-in, right? Is it just for a new quest? Please. I need the cupboard space. Did I already turn in the quest? Yeah, I need to read this book. Alright. Captain's quest. To mark the upcoming 30th anniversary of the refurbishment of Boulderton Prison, the warden is... Oh yeah, essay contest. So write a puff piece in my cell to get more storage space. I should do that, if I can. Hey, Gray. Someone told me you were a pharmaceutical salesman before. For real?
Yeah, that's right. You find that hard to believe?
It's just, I thought salesmen needed to be articulate. But, with your amphibian accent, damn!
Oh, I get it, Croak. I do have a pretty strong accent, but my territory was the worst neighborhood in the Skid Road. Gangs and poverty were rife, Croak.
Accent is when you say croak sometimes. I see. I guess there are quite a few amphibian immigrants living there.
That's right, Croak. My linguistic advantage let me get close to them. They trusted me to help with their medication.
Oh, sounds like a win-win situation.
No, it was lose-lose situation, Croak. My cops dismantled the city's black market for drugs, and they couldn't afford to buy genuine drugs for my company. I had to use my position as a pharmaceutical salesman to smuggle for generic... I need to use my... So I had to use my position as a pharmaceutical salesman to cover to smuggle in generic drugs for them, Croak.
So, is that why you ended up in here?
Yep, Croak.
Man, if only the black market hadn't been busted, you wouldn't have had to risk everything to help those people. Gray, I think I need to apologize for the disturbance, but I think I need to apologize for the disappearance of the black market. Why do you say that, Walter? Does that have something to do with you? That's another story. You need to have patience when it comes to money. Do I give him shoes? That seems too wasteful when I can make money off of them. I don't really expect he needs bandages. Kind of would hope to get another, let's see, look. I want investment guru. Huh. Oh, gift? This menu weirdly sucks. Like, it feels unfinished. It says chat, gift, trade, persuade, but you can't click on any of them. And it's like a shittier version of the other menu. It's like you would hope it's the relationship menu, but it's not. Are those his inventory slots? Oh. That's interesting, though. So it serves the purpose of letting you see that. Is that how much money he has? If you use the shakedown skill, I guess? The reason why it's a kind of shitty interface is you can't just like tab over to these things and figure out what they want. He doesn't care about buds or play pup, so I gave him play pup and he wasn't super into that. What do you give a guy that likes money? I gotta remember to get the calculator back in my inventory before I go outside later. Otherwise my selling isn't gonna be very effective. Head upstairs a bit to somewhat reassess my inventory choices. Gotta keep that on hand. But now my inventory is so full that I can't pick anything up. The question is whether or not I'm gonna try to pick anything up during the day. I'm not sure if I pick objects up during that. Oh, I can put this mask away though. I'm not planning on working there today. And I probably want to keep these gloves, so I'm probably not going to sell those. Do I sell the snap? Well, I don't have the skill yet that lets my hands be snap guns. But there is the suggestion that they're going to be less useful at some point. I can grind up mushrooms to make the mushroom powder, but I think that would mostly just waste my morning today. I'd have to buy another coffee grinder. And then, it wouldn't amount to much. These are all such compact little items. How much disassembling do I think I'm gonna do? It's hard to say. I might just wait because I might have... I do have repair skills too. +6, +4. There's probably too many screwdrivers. But I have a repair skill now, so I can repair things instead of keeping dupes of them. Which is probably a bit more efficient. And soon I'll be able to buy an upgrade for my inventory, hopefully. Which would be nice. How about that one quest? Report back to Caesar the Chimp. Ah! Also, I should check what this quest is. But I can report back to Caesar the Chimp already. I don't have to wait until I withdraw it. I just can withdraw it now. What do you want, little fishy? That's the bat that's getting in trouble with. Yeah, these are anti-black claw gang. 10 rust remover and 5 quick dry glue for $150. That might be achievable. I need 3 glue and 5 rust remover. It shouldn't be, it should not normally be viable. But with my really high charisma score, I'm kind of overpowered at the haggle skill. There's a lot of rust remover around. So I need 5 rust remover, and the capybara has 5 of it. Ooh, the otter I like has 5 of it, or that likes me. Cell block B. He's in cell block B, which is next to Caesar. So we'll look at both of those. But yeah, we'll see what price I can get them for, because this might be a really profitable quest. They're both next to each other. 2 different people that have 5. Obviously one of them I have better rep with, though. Bernard? You said you know how to read micro expressions, right? Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden? Is it hard to learn? If not, maybe you could teach me. I never took you for the learning type, Phil. The learning type? Damn! To tell you the truth, the Black Claw Gang is in a bit of trouble right now. And as you probably know, our boss Caesar's pretty deep. I never really understand quite what he's saying. I'm afraid of messing up, so... So you want to understand what he's thinking by looking at his face? Yeah. That's pretty much it. Can you help? It all depends on who you're trying to read. If you want to go to a casino and win a few bucks with this trick, it might be okay. But if you want to read what Caesar's thinking, I'm afraid even I can't do that. Trade? It's your lucky day if you want to give me your rust remover. Okay, 45 isn't bad already for making some profit. And then I can haggle. Get down to 18. 58 plus a reroll isn't the worst chance. And I can try somebody else if it doesn't go well. So, haggle. There we go. So, let's see. So I got it, and I even raised my rapport with him despite kind of conning him. So that's always fun. Do I try for the waffle? Let's see, a cookie is 9 for 4. He has 2 waffles. A cookie is still less efficient, is still more efficient than a waffle for satiety, if a little bit... He has so much soap. I want to carve soap stones, but I feel like I don't even have... I don't know if I'm crazy, I feel like I don't even have that recipe. I'm just like, how cheaply can I get these cookies as free income? No. It's less free when I re-roll. Oh no. Refuses. Successful failure, I get charisma anyway. See, you lose stamina for haggling even when you fail. Or even when you, what I mean to say is, like, if you spam it, you're gonna keep losing it overall, I think. So now I need to glue. Yeah, what can you use this for? There must be a weird recipe. Quick dry glue. This is rarer. Okay. So the platypus has 1 and the barusa has 2. And the quest one on how many? I didn't accept it, did I? I'll have to check in on it later, along with that prison puff piece, so I can get more inventory spaces. Where is Caesar? I guess I don't know where Caesar is. But interesting that no one's ever up here. Listen, I'll find Caesar next episode. I'll start the next episode when I get over there. Where the fuck is he? Did I miss him over here? He's usually over here. I might have to just wait until I find him at lunch or something.